Hey everybody, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Prayerfully you got that notification that a video is being uploaded and you have subscribed to my channel. If you have not, I request that you do so now and that you share the channel. It's all about wellness, positivity, empowerment, inspiration is what Chat with Cat and Friends is all about. So this is your Thursday evening, Thankful Thursday reminder to, and what I am so thankful for is just the gift of choice. I'm so thankful for the gift of choice. A whole lot of things I am thankful for, but the gift of choice is one. I received in the mail today my reminder for my MRI, my breast imaging MRI, which is next week. I'm telling you, I can't stand the MRI machine. Oh boy. And I don't think there is anybody who likes it. You know, I know I'm not alone in that. If you've been in one, you can relate, and I am not looking forward to this appointment. But I have to go. But I have to go. So, and it was an appointment made months back. So I've had time to, and every time I think about it, do you ever have certain things that you think about or that come to your mind and it just makes you, sometimes it can make you sick, it can make you nauseous just thinking about it. It's like it hasn't happened yet, but I know that it's coming. So I didn't get nauseous or sick or anything like that, but just the fear of it, I'm like, oh god, it just reminds me of being in something encapsulated. I can't stand it. And it seems like forever. It's not. I think it's, I don't know how long the time period is, but it certainly feels longer than it actually is. And so the gift of choice gives me the choice, and I am reminded to say yes to that. Ooh, although I don't want it, so I'm thankful for that gift of choice. I'm thankful for the gift of early detections and science, the advances in science that have been made toward cancer research and things of that nature, all of the medical research that is being done right now, and the findings that are happening, the miracles that are even happening. Praying for all of those, of course, praying for all of those who are dealing with the hardships and challenges of every and any debilitating disease. And just speaking healing over all of those things. But on tonight, I am also thankful for the gift of choice, the gift of remembrance. Now, are there some things, look, can you relate to this? Are there some things, or is there anything that you don't want to remember? You don't want to remember. You're like, man, I just don't even want to think about that ever again. And I know for me, there are some things like when I think about that MRI, it puts me right back into when I was active duty. There's this exercise that you go through, and it's a gas chamber. Man, I couldn't. Nobody liked it. Nobody liked it, and I know this. But oh my gosh, and that's what it brings back to my mind, and it's just so. It's just one of those things, you know. Um, and that's one of those things. I'm like, man, but God, because everything that we go through is for some purpose. It's for some purpose, and if it isn't purposeful for us personally, then it is purposeful for someone else. So I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for that, and I have to live believing that so that I don't get taken down by the what ifs and why, and all of those questions that we all sometimes have in our minds, and that can drive us really batty, because we don't know the why. We don't know the answers to all the whys. We don't know, we can't foresee what ifs, and we can't go back and undo something that we've done. So what we can do is learn from those things. So I'm so thankful for the power of the lessons learned through decisions made, good ones and also bad ones. So it's a reminder and an encouragement to you um to not dwell, to not dwell on things that to try not to, because there are times in certain situations it's very situational, because some situations are big, humongous, detrimental and traumatizing, and then some things, so wherever you fall on that, and God knows all about it, and he has enough grace and sufficient grace for it all. I'm so thankful for that. But at any rate, just a reminder to not to try not to stay or get stuck in a place where there's regret, where you're dwelling on the what ifs and those questions that have gone unanswered, or those times and periods where major mistakes have been made. And I don't think anyone that's a relatable thing. We all can relate to that in some way, shape, or form. Of it will be different. It will be different, and the circumstance will be different. The decision made will be different. But we can only gauge in our own experience. So just praying for you on tonight and thanking God for you, and just being thankful for the gift of choice, the gift of grace. God's grace is sufficient, and just everything that encompasses, and moving forward, helping me to break free and move forward. That's what Chat with Kat and Friends is all about. Moving forward, gaining altitude and aptitude in ourselves, and the God that is within us, that's within our hearts, the creator of our souls. Yes, that's soul strength. So that's all that I came to say on this thankful Thursday. It is kind of late, but nevertheless, God is good and great in all that he does, and I wish you complete release and healing and all of those great and wonderful things that God has for you. Being thankful on today, and we're going to roll up into fearless Fearless Friday, and Financial Friday. I'll share some things with you guys on the financial side of things, and I'm hoping I'm hoping to be able to get the message out earlier than I am on today, and working on a schedule. You guys pray for me. I am definitely trying to balance things, and get a date. I mean, I'm sorry, and get a scheduled time down, instead of all of this, like, I don't know, it's inflexibility. That's what it feels like. But God, I'm gonna make room for him, and whatever he says and whatever he pushes me toward, I'm gonna do just that, because it is many times in the late night hour, and it's not very very late, but it's later than most times. It is in those waning of the day times, and the coming of night times, that many things start to transpire and take place inside of our hearts and inside of our minds. So may we be centered. I'm so thankful for him and thankful for you on night. You guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning, and I pray God continue to be with you, and he will. You pray to him and you cling to his unchanging hand. Kat Wilson with Chat with Kat and Friends. I look forward to sharing with you guys on tomorrow. Have a great and wonderful sleep, rest, and rest of the night. All right? Bye bye.